In this video, I will share how my self-publishing business performed for November. I will also share the progress of my coloring book brand that has just 10 books. As well as that, I will share all of my expenses and predictions for December. So let's get into it. So as you can see, my royalties were $8,575, which of course I'm thrilled about. This is the most I've earned in the month of November since I started in 2019. If this form continues into December, I may be able to beat my biggest month, which was last December. Here are my royalties for last November, so a little bit less than this year, and here are the results for last December. As you can see, my royalties more than doubled from November to December. So hopefully the same thing happens again, and I can more than double what I've earned this November in December. Now, you can see that I have 1,666 books published in total, and I really dislike this figure. Why? Well, the first reason is this is not a true reflection on how many books I have live on Amazon at the moment. I've unpublished nearly half of this amount, as a lot of these were made in the beginning of my career and are not up to the standard that I'm at now. Plus, some of these books were outdated and had to be removed. So for example, I've made a lot of planners over the years, and these were from years 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, and these are all out of date now and have had to be removed. The other reason I don't like this number is because I don't want other self-publishers to think that they have to have over 1,600 books in order to achieve these royalties. That is not true, and I know a lot of people that earn more than this with less than 200 books or so. Whenever I put a screenshot of my royalties in my Facebook group KDP Secrets, I always get the same two questions. How much do you spend on ads, and how many books have you published? To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of these questions because my answer will not help you. Even if you spent the same amount on advertising as I did and had the same number of books, you will not get the same results. I also know people that have spent $1,000 on ads only to get $100 in royalties in return. Ultimately, I don't want anyone to be put off by thinking they can't make money unless they have all of the same figures as I do. For that reason, as you may know, I started a brand of coloring and activity books from scratch to document how any new person can achieve success from zero in this day. I started this brand in April, and as you can see, I only have 10 books published. This brand is starting to grow nicely now and has earned over $6,000 in total. This is proof that you don't need 1,600 books to make a nice bit of money. This brand earned around $1,500 in October and over $2,000 in November. Hopefully the royalties for this brand should increase to over $2,500 in December, maybe even more, but we shall see. So this business does work if you use the right strategies and put in the required effort. Now, onto my expenses for November. Most of these figures stay the same, but I have increased my Amazon ad spend substantially for November. As I mentioned in my How to Crush Q4 video, which you will find in the top corner, over the years, I rolled the profits from this business back into Amazon ads in order to get a better return. So by spending more on ads in October and November, I have forced sales to my books, which has allowed them to rise above a lot of my competition and rank better organically too. So when December does hit and Christmas shoppers flood Amazon, these shoppers will see a lot of my books on the first page for lots of common and important search terms. As you can see from my December royalties last year, this strategy is effective. And here are my royalties so far, just 4 days into December. Now that we're in December and my books are already well positioned, I will be tapering off my ad spend. And I do have a top tip for you before I forget. If you are running ads, drastically reduce your ad spend or pause them around the 22nd of December. Why should you do this? Because around the 22nd or 23rd, your books may not arrive in time for Christmas. So if the shopper clicks on your ad, which obviously costs you money, and sees that the book won't arrive in time for Christmas, you've just wasted money, and this will be the case for every campaign that you are running. This could lead to a lot of wasted money. The other variable in my expenses was I spent $320 on outsourcing, and that was for some coloring and activity pages to be designed, and also A+ content. This brings my total expenses to $2,873. This takes the profit to $5,702, which of course is still really good. Like I said, these last few months are just preparation for the big month in December. This is where all the return on investment will be seen. If you are interested in learning these brand strategies and tips, my step-by-step self-publishing success strategy has a Black Friday discount, which is still active. I've reduced the price by 50% until this Friday, the 6th of December. This course has 85 videos sharing everything I've learned about self-publishing over the last 5 years. Things like what mistakes to avoid and tips and techniques to increase your sales. My early bird students are really starting to reap the rewards now as we approach Christmas. As you can see here, Matteo is killing it and should make a lot more than this in December. Hopefully more than double this amount. You can find a link to the 50% discount in the description. Finally, I hope you're all seeing a good increase in your sales this Q4, and I hope that December brings you more than double what November did. If I don't make another video before, have a lovely Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Thanks for watching. Take care.